Hi, this is Deadman. If you're watching this video, I assume you're old enough to see gore, violence, swearing, and general adult content. If you aren't old enough, come back with some ID.
Or a fake one.
Ugh.
No, because then it wouldn't be a surprise. I'm mad at you, Sam Caldwell.
Why?
Because you somehow forgot to tell me what you're doing today.
It's just a routine excavation.
Routine? You're extracting a marker. My supervisor Leon's nuts with excitement. Did you know he's a unitologist? This is a big deal.
Leon's always been nuts. Anyway, we don't know if it's a marker or just a big rock. That's why we're doing this, so the boffins can study it.
Sam Caldwell, if you had an imagination, you'd be dangerous.
We'll see about that tonight.
Ooh, I look forward to it. Gotta go, honey. I love you.
The title menu is eerie, with you overlooking Aegis VII with, assumedly, remnants of the planet crack floating around. An homage to the first Dead Space, only this time it's Lexine.
Sam, come on. Get suited up quick or the only date you'll have is with an overtime sheet.
I like this small trick, showing us the back of a rig only to find out it's first person.
And there it is.
Showing the marker this early might be playing its hand too soon, but considering the entire game revolves around the initial outbreak, it's a nod to those of us who know exactly what's about to go down.
Bigger than I imagined.
That's what she said.
It's neat using the tools as actual tools instead of tools of dismemberment. It probably feels more natural shaking the Move controller or Wiimote, but shaking your controller to charge the glow sticks is neat. Even if there's an actual HUD on the screen now, I appreciate that it's as minimal as possible.
You okay?
Needs us to make it whole.
Knowing what we know, this is not good, showing us the marker works fast.
Shit. Egan, stop! What are you doing?
You can't stop it. You can't fight it.
Don't make me shoot you. Egan, please! Oh God, Egan. I'm sorry.
Yet another showing of how terrifying the marker's power is.
No, leave me alone! I have to get to Lexine, do you hear me? She needs my help! No. Lexine, help me. What? You're not...
Hostilities down. Repeat. Hostilities down. Good shot, sir.
Shooting one of your own is never good. He's not even packing a gun.
You're shitting me. This is the guy that slaughtered his entire crew.
Why'd you do it, son? All these people never did anything to hurt you.
Lex...
We come to find out that Sam has already been infected by the marker, hallucinating and killing a bunch of people, setting off the infection of the whole colony. Plus, his death makes us uneasy, not really sure who is safe from death.
It's calling to us. To death and... What did you say? Sorry. Nothing, sir.
That's not concerning at all.
Sounds like your rookie's losing it.
Yeah. Reckon whatever's gone to everyone else down here is getting to him too.
Shouldn't he take his firearm?
If he cracks, I'll deal with it. The day I can't put down a rookie is the day I hang up my boots.
Even the marker's influence has a great sense of comedic timing. In the vein of using tools as tools, this set piece is tense, since you're trying to rivet a grate to stop the infected people from getting in.
Pulse rifles. You got enough firepower, Weller?
Enough! No such thing.
This scenario of fixing the panel while holding off the necromorphs rules, and is a great use of engineering in real time. Suddenly, I'm playing Call of Duty Zombies.
He's right. None of us have been affected.
I guess. Unless I'm crazy and you're all figments of my imagination.
You don't have that much imagination, Weller.
Can we McNeil, make yourself useful and man the cannon.
turret section in an on-rail shooter works well, especially since going into the turret looks so cool.
Maxine!
Lexine, are you all right?
Nate, what happened? There was a flash.
The airlock blew. Come on, let's get you inside.
Thank you for not leaving me. You're not like Weller.
Amen to that.
It's always great to see things like this. Lexine does go on to marry Gabe, so it's funny to poke fun at it in a prequel game. How about we don't?
Jesus, have I got to do everything around here? Power cell coming out.
You're a video game protagonist, so yes. Well, it sucks to be McNeil, but...
Another one bites the dust, and another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
I ask myself that every day since I married him.
In that case, you stay with her and keep that barricade secure. Me and McNeil will go to engineering and back up your team.
Good idea. Lexine and I will stay here too.
What? No. The captain's dead, and the ship is full of those things. I am not just gonna sit here and wait to die. I'm coming with you.
Lexine is fierce. Wee, fun slide!
It's sewage, so no, not really.
Before being in the Callisto Protocol, this enemy was a concept from the original Dead Space. Fighting a brute in first person is terrifying.
You're the one who switched all the personnel after they found the marker. One day, I had an assistant who'd been with me 3 years. The next, I found myself working with a grad student who spent her lunch hour praying to the marker.
Staff rotation is standard policy, Doctor. Resource distribution is my responsibility.
And what about seeding unitologists into every corner of the ship? Is that your responsibility too?
I fail to see what difference someone's faith makes, Doctor.
Look around, you stupid marker head. This awful mess is what difference it makes. If you think it doesn't...
No, Doctor. My God has very different plans.
Karen Howell did not remotely deserve this, and this turn from Eckhart actually plays into the secret message in the game, reading War and Lies. He was responsible for ensuring as many unitologists as possible were aboard the mission, as getting the marker was top priority.
I'm only gonna say this one more time. Open the door!
Sorry, sir. I can't risk them getting in here.
You just watched us kill them all.
Well, that's unfortunate.
I have found the subject you were looking for. Lexine Murdoch, a surveyor. She appears immune to the marker's effects, as you predicted.
Sadly, this little tidbit of information is not elaborated on through any of the games. Please, Sergeant. I'm not an arrogant man, merely devout. My reward will...
Comeuppance.
What am I? Some kind of curse?
Hey, I'm still here. You can't get rid of me that easily.
Well, you tried. The marker influencing McNeil is genuinely creepy and unsettling. How about you don't? Attempting to get to the bridge via the cable tubes is a big hell no. Those claustrophobic spaces would be hell to crawl through, even if space zombies weren't attacking you.
Dean? Hello?
You know, you aren't helping. The Flyers were originally supposed to be in Dead Space, but it was figured out early on they weren't much fun to fight.
Some of the cannons are still online.
The shutdown process got aborted halfway.
Figures. If one cannon malfunctions, the rest can't be disabled. Must be a trench cannon. It crash-landed near his power array.
Can I disable it from there?
Weller's nodding his head. Yes.
Okay, Lex. I'm on my way now. McNeil out.
These assholes are the reason we had to do the ADS cannon in the original game.
Lexine?
The marker is an asshole. We get eaten and have to blast our way out. Gross. After all that effort, McNeil ends up completely pinned by the spider's claw and has to cut his own arm off. Brutal stuff, and I think the first-person point of view makes it so much worse.
Nate! Where are you? Nate! Come in!
Lex, what the hell?
That's it! We're getting out of here. Nate, Dr. Hoyle, Nicole, I won't let them have died for nothing.
Lexine's finally at her breaking point. It's a shame. She just wanted to do her job and help provide for humanity, but got dragged into this mess.
Weller, you deal with them. I'll prep the shuttle.
I didn't know you could fly.
I can't, but I can figure out how to fire an engine. And you're a better shot than me.
Lots of honesty and compliments.
USG Ishimura, this is the emergency maintenance team of the USG Kellyan responding to your distress call. Come in, Ishimura.
Hey! This is Ishimura Shuttle 23. Kellyan, don't go in there. Do you hear me? Damn it, respond. Come in, Kellyan. This is Ishimura Shuttle 23. Don't go in there. I am warning you. This is a warning. Please, do not go in there.
Knowing the outcome of the original Dead Space, I think it's safe to say their transmission didn't go through. It's definitely a hell of a horror ending, though.
Is not the end.
Now maybe you'll understand.
Okay, now that's a hell of a horror ending. Extraction is pretty fun. It takes what we know about Dead Space and streamlines it into a rail shooter format. Doesn't add a lot to the series overall, but it is fun, which is the most important. The story is nothing more than a handful of survivors escaping Aegis VII, which isn't a lot of new ground between the OG, Downfall, and Aftermath, but it's interesting to see a few different points of view. Plus, with your guy Sam getting killed in the very beginning, it does give a sense of tension, as outside of Lexine and Gabe, because of Dead Space 2's DLC, which wasn't released at the time, but either way, you wouldn't have any idea who's actually going to survive. They introduced that pretty early on, and it's fantastic and brilliant. The gameplay is pretty simple, with it being a rail shooter, and the only real gripe I have with it is the normal movement sways the camera a bit too much. Outside of that, it's a fun play. While the graphics aren't exactly great, they get the job done. Plus, it was built for the Wii, so the graphical fidelity of the PS3 was out of the question. In closing, Dead Space Extraction is a fun game that I'd recommend. I'm not sure if it plays better with the Move controller or not, but it's a fun time regardless. It's not for everyone, but if you're a hardcore fan of the series, I'd say give it a try. Honestly, I had never played this before this last year, even as a huge Dead Space fan, and truthfully, I didn't miss a whole lot, like information from the story, but it was definitely a fun play, and I do wish I'd played it sooner, because it was genuinely fun. It's a kind of shorter, more streamlined experience of Dead Space, and I'd actually like to get a Wii or get some Move controllers for the PlayStation 3 and try it out that way, because I feel like it'd be a little bit more fun. Thank you for watching, and try not to die out there.
McNeil!
Nate!
Shit, your hand.
I'll be fine. Just close the goddamn door.